Welcome back to STEAM at Home with Mrs. Hughes. You guys did such an amazing job last week, and I just want to give you some applause and tell you that I am so proud of you because I saw you guys in Google Meets. I saw you guys accessing the materials that I posted for you on Clever. I saw you guys sending me messages in Clever. You guys just did such a great job, and you posted your work to Padlet. Whoa! You guys are becoming awesome digital citizens. And that's what this week's lesson is all about. Our topic for this week is digital citizenship. We're going to talk all about how to be safe online and how to use technology appropriately. So, this lesson is called Safety in My Online Neighborhood, and we're going to talk about 3 rules to follow in order to stay safe online. So I want you to think about this question. What do you need to do to stay safe when you visit new places? Think about that. What do you need to do to stay safe when you visit a new place? So I know when I visit a new place, something that I need to do in order to stay safe is be alert and be aware of my surroundings. And another thing that I always practice when I'm in a new place is to make sure that I don't talk to strangers. That's never a safe idea. So those are, if you thought of those answers or really any other answer, good job. Okay. So what does Mrs. Hughes mean when I say the word online? Do you guys know what that means? I bet you do. Yeah. Online is, when I say online, I'm talking about when you're using a computer, a phone, a tablet, or any other device to visit a website or app. But what is a website? That's right. A website is a place you can visit on the internet. How do you go places safely online?
Hi, I am 7 years old. I love playing on my mom's computer. Hi, I am 7 years old. I love playing on my mom's computer, but I always get permission first. Mom, can I go on the computer?
Sure, sweetie.
I love my mom's computer because I can go on the internet. The internet is kind of like your neighborhood. You can visit cool places. You can talk to family and friends. And you can learn lots of new things. Like yesterday, I visited a zoo that's near my house. I saw a baby zebra. I took her picture and changed the color of her stripes. Then added a hat and added it to my collection of wacky animals. Awesome! Then later, I went to a place far, far away. I visited Kenya. That's a country in Africa. Lots of zebras live there. Wow, that's a lot of zebras. Sometimes on the internet, I talk to people I know. Like my grandma, who lives in another state. Hi, Grandma. She's making me cookies that she'll send me for my birthday. Yummy, I wish the internet had smell-o-rama. I can talk to different people on the internet, like my cousin. But I only talk to people I know. But what I like most on the internet is that I get to play fun games. Score! I also like to draw and create new things. and share it with my friends. Cool. Sometimes I visit websites where I learn new things, but I always stick to websites that are just right for me. Wow, dinosaurs. The internet is a super fun place. But just like when you cross the street in your neighborhood, you also have to be careful when you go online. Here are 3 rules to remember. Rule number 1, always ask your parents first. Rule number 2, only talk to people you know. Rule number 3, stick to places that are just right for you. Wow, that was fun.
Dinner time.
I'm logging off now. I can't wait to get back on again to see where I can visit next. Bye-bye.
Okay, so what did you notice that Arms liked about the internet? If you said that Arms liked to play games, that's correct. He also liked some other things. He said he liked to talk to his family and friends. He said he liked to go different places online and see new things. He also said he liked to do some creative things, didn't he? So if you answered any of those things, good job. Now, what kinds of things can Arms do on the internet? Did you guys notice some things that Arms was able to do on the internet? That's right. He was able to create pictures and share pictures and visit museums and message with his grandma and lots of fun stuff. There's so many fun things to do on the internet. Good job, you guys. Arms talked about 3 rules that we need to follow online to be safe. The first rule is to always ask your parents or teacher first before you get on the internet, before you talk to someone on the internet, and before you visit any websites. Rule number 2, only talk to people you know. That's a big one. We don't ever talk to strangers. You even want to make sure that whoever you're talking to is actually the person that you think you're talking to. And then rule number 3, stick to sites that are just right for you. We want to make sure that we're visiting sites that are for kids and not for grown-ups. Okay, so let's review our 3 rules of how to stay safe online. Rule number 1, always ask your parent or teacher first before you do anything online. Rule number 2, only talk to people you know. And rule number 3, stick to places that are just right for you. Okay, so now it's time to go over our assignments for this week. You have 2 assignments for this week, so listen carefully. The first assignment is to sign the AUP MDA, and the AUP MDA is a acceptable use policy agreement that the district has students in grades K through 12 sign. So we need to sign that, and I'll show you guys how to do that. And then your second assignment is to draw a picture of yourself following one of our 3 rules for internet safety and write a word or a sentence to explain your picture. And you'll share those with me on Padlet, just like you did your assignments last week. So the first thing I want to show you is the AUP MDA. Now, you can click on it on this slide, but I'm actually not going to do that because you guys are going to be watching this as a video, and so it won't be clickable. So what you're going to do is you are going to go to Clever, just like I taught you last week. You'll go to your Clever account, and remember that when you log into Clever, you'll find your STEAM Lab robot. There I am. Click on that. And then in the very first section is the K through 2 AUP MDA. That's the very first link. So you click on that and it'll open up. And then your parent or an adult read this over with you. It's all the things we talked about in the video: taking care of the computer, keeping your username and password safe, asking an adult permission before you go on a website, being respectful and kind on the internet, all of those things. And then this chart right here is for your parent. It talks about the cost of repairing and replacing a device if you break it on purpose, which I know you would never ever do. And then down at the very bottom, we need to sign this electronically by typing in our username. And so right here in this box, you're going to type in your username. That's not the same thing as your name. Your username is the name that you use to get onto the computer, and it was in your stuff that you picked up from the school. So you type in your username. It's usually your first initial of your first name, and then your last name, and then a number. Then you will click to e-sign, and there you have it. You'll get a big green sentence that says, "Congratulations, you have successfully signed the AUP-MDA." If you see a red sentence at the top, a warning that says the student username entered does not match any in the system, then you must have mistyped your username, and you'll need to hit the back button right up here at the top and try again so that you get that big green "Congratulations, you successfully signed the AUP." When you finish with that, Mrs. Hughes wants you to just simply draw me a picture. Draw me a picture of you following one of our 3 safety rules. So let's review those rules because that'll make it easier for you to do a poster. Draw a picture of yourself either asking your teacher or your parent for permission before you go online, only talking to people you know online. So maybe draw a picture of you talking to your class in a Google Meet, or talking to your family on the phone, or maybe you're talking to a friend while playing a video game on your tablet. And then your third option, the third rule, is to stick to places that are just right for you. So you could draw a picture of a website that you know is perfect for you and your age. Okay, so draw a picture of one of the 3 rules, and then the second part of that assignment is to write either a word or a sentence explaining what the rule is. Okay, it doesn't have to be the whole sentence, kindergartners. If you could just write one word like ask permission, well, that's 2 words, ask, or a safe website or something like that. So do your best to try and label your picture with what the rule is. Okay, so those are your 2 assignments for this week. One is to sign the AUP-MDA on Clever, and the second is to draw a picture of you following one of the rules that we learned today about internet safety. Now, you will share your picture with me on Padlet, just like we did before last week. So I'm going to show you where that is. Right here in Clever, you click on this, and that will take you to the Padlet. And then you click on the plus sign under your grade level. So I'm going to click under first grade. And then you will click on the plus sign, and then type in your name. So I'm going to type in my name there. And then you're going to click on the camera, and that's going to, yay, there we go, it worked. And then you just hold up your picture in front of the camera and click on this little camera icon right here. Let me hide this. There we go. Click on that red button right there. Hold it still for 3 seconds. There it goes. And then you'll click save. And then you're all set. Your picture is right there for Mrs. Hughes to see. You just click outside the box and that will save it. And then Mrs. Hughes will see your beautiful picture. Okay? I can't wait to see your posters, guys. Have a great week. And remember, no Google Meets this week for kindergarten through 2nd grade. Only 3rd through 6th grade are meeting with Mrs. Hughes on the computer. So I will see you guys next week. This is an independent activity, but if you need help and you need Mrs. Hughes, you can message me on Clever, like some of you have been doing, or you can try to hop on the Google Meet during your specials time and I'll answer questions, okay? All right. Bye. Have a great week, guys. I know you're going to do awesome. Bye.